Hey guys, this is Keegan. Update on my van, if you notice the photos. Um, this are the hubcaps. They're painted this gloss black, so they're shiny. There's one. I'm gonna most likely have to clean up these. I fucked up. I took the tape off a little too early, so I'm gonna let these completely dry and then remove the tape. Well, these two need a little more paint. There are spots all around the ring that are all bubbly. The grill, when it dries, I get to remove the badge tape. This bottom part was gold. As you can see, there's some rivets around the light, but I tipped up the light. I gotta do the jams in here. I did the jams in the doors in here. This will be a two-parter video. I did also the badging. I gotta go over again. Same with the door lock down there. I would like to find a trunk that has the spoiler, the 2001 Ford Windstar SE Sport that has the wing on it. And I would totally transfer this tailgate, swap it, take the badging off, at least the SEL badging, and put it on the SE Sport tailgate. So, sorry if you hear banging around. There's neighbors upstairs. Their kids are running around. That's their car. But get a tailgate that has the spoiler. Swap badging. Take the SE Sport badge off. Maybe I'll leave the Sport. Maybe I'll just remove the SE badge and put SEL Sport. So that way it would be its own sport version of it with the wing. And I did the entire bumper. I gotta do the fog lights. These corner lights. They call them fog lights, but they're really turn signal lights because they come on when the turn signal comes on to help see when you're turning. Whereas the SE Sport has the fog lights in the actual bumper. And the rims are different. Now you may notice these are different rims. If you look up at 2000 SEL rims, they're different because the rims that came with us were the factories, but one winter, one of the rims cracked from the weather, from it being flat. So these are from a 2002 Ford Windstar SEL that we have over yonder out there as parts. I got the donut on right now because I got one tire that keeps going flat, which I got two tires on that side I'm going to change. This rim, it needs to get cleaned because you can see all the brake dust on it. Clean it up. I'm going to throw after I clean up that one and that one, they're going back on the front. And then these two right here, these are winter tires, really griefy tires, are going to go on this rim and this rim. And these will be on the back. See, as you can see, well, you can't really see it, but it's flat. We puffed it up and they kept going flat. I gotta do a little touch up here. You can see there's a little bit of gold showing through. But that's the color. Gotta clean all these rims and spray paint black. So this whole thing will be blacked out. These are factory tinted windows. So tinted black wheels with hubcap, black trim with the badges, except the logo on the hubcaps, the front and back, are going to be the only thing showing. So everything else will be black. I might touch up this. It's a little faded and rusty. I like to get cleaner, clean these headlights up. And the same with the fog, the turn fog. I'll show you what I mean by turn fogged, if you don't know what I'm talking about. So, turn signal on, and then you can see it's on. Aftermarket radio, good radio. Except 2 of the clips broke when installing, which cheap Chinese garbage. Automatic sliding doors. Funny enough, this trim color right here is the color that's on the bottom part of these doors. All I gotta do a little touch up there. You gotta vacuum this and redo that. Re-vacuum this. I removed the remote start because it would drain the battery. And now I let the van sit for a week or 2, and now it would start. I gotta find a heated mirror for that side. This probably be a 3-parter, so this came factory. That one is not a heated mirror. Unless it's a factory mirror, which I hardly doubt it. Because it's 2000 SEL, and SEL means luxury. So it really doesn't make sense for one mirror to be heated and the other not. But the interesting thing I found was in 2000, the SE had 1 electric sliding door, which was this door, and the manual door on that side, which made no sense to me. But yeah, it's 2000, so I guess that was the luxury of electric doors coming into the 20th century, you know, a new thing that came out. So, but see, this thing, even though it's SEL, we got dual sliding doors, electric. Same year, but the SE had 1 electric sliding door, which is kind of odd, don't you think? You know, the SEL in the same year had dual sliding doors, but the SE, same year, had 1. Now, I think what the L means for SEL means leather, because the SE had fabric seats, and with the L means leather, which just says leather seats. And luxury edition. You know, luxury. I think I even had, well, the 2002 had airbags on the seats. So, in the LX 2000, which is the base model, you know, plastic bumper, cassette player, fabric seats, you know, the trim all black, which this one has a mixture of black and wood grain, which I'd like to get a wood grain one here on the door things. Manual doors, black bumper, cassette player, no radio control, which that one has, and didn't have VCR, which that still has a VCR in it. And I may mention it has an additional cigarette lighter, which is in right here. Move my transmission fluid. See? Controls. And then the screen. Which 2002, they had the screen up there. You see there's radio controls. You got tons of lights in the interior. The reason the transmission fluid's there, I know these had notorious for transmission issues, but I only have a transmission cooler line leak when it's running. So if we get that fixed, this thing will be great. When we got it, the thing wouldn't move. You could barely get lucky to get in reverse, but drive no way. And then one day, I think we put fluid in it, and it revived itself. It drives. It's got amazing torque, and it is the V6, I found out. Because I couldn't find anywhere where the V6 badge was, or if it's a V6 or not. So I found out it's a V6, because in the video I watched, I did a little research and found out that this motor is a V6. Because I don't know where the hell the thing is to tell you what the engine is. Doesn't tell you here at all. I looked through this entire thing. I just tell it's a V6 because it matched up with the thing. So yeah. Note to self to you mechanics too about winstars. You want to do a brake job? Have fun getting to the brake reservoir. Correct windshield when we got it. So that's gonna need replaced. It was last on the road in 2015, October 10th. I'm reading off the camera, off the screen of the phone. Got roof racks. I got tons of parts, tail lights, headlights, trim for interior. I just did was doing my dad's radio, so that's his radio of his 2004 Ford F350 Super Duty. He got a new bed on it. He's gonna need a new fender for his truck, as you can see right here. He's had the truck ever since a year old. 5.4 liter Triton. See, it's registered and everything. He just did his what is it? What is it? His I can't think of the fucking word. It's his gasket for his exhaust headers. His header gasket. They were leaking and rusted and stuff, and the passenger side was loud as hell. But yeah, this is the update on the van. I'll do another video when it's complete. I gotta get more spray paint. The spray paint I thought had more in it than it did. But it was, I guess, from sitting and it went bad. So this one I used first. As you can hear, it's empty entirely. This one you can hear there's still, if this can stand. There's still stuff in it, but it went bad on it. It won't spray anymore. But yeah, update. I'm gonna let these sit. I don't know why I shut the light off. I'm probably gonna do the tire next. Do that tire, take that off, put that one on. And then might do some cleaning on them too. At least the ones that are off. And then when I get to that one and clean it. And then I'll put them back, the ones that came off the front back on, and then this is gonna sit overnight and let dry. If you see the liquid that's W40, I can't get the freaking bumper off because the screws are all rusted and they won't move. But no, and what do you guys think of the paint? I mean, so far. I mean, I'm not a professional here. I'm not the greatest. I mean, I've been doing paint for a little bit now. The blue Nissan I painted myself. So, I've done it before. It was originally silver. And then I painted the part of it. I have a video on YouTube of the Nissan, how it looked originally after I painted. I spray painted green and orange and tried to do like a derby thing, and then I went with the blue. And right enough, I did that blue in the rain. I painted that entire car myself. And that was my old color scheme, you know, black hood, black roof, black trunk. I had a spoiler on it made of plywood. You see in the video too. This is my baby, so I'm not gonna, you know, yes, I've been painting the original paint, but the thing is, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I just haven't been anything to do, so it's the best thing I do right now. You know, it seems how we're all in quarantine and stuff, and can't go anywhere, so yeah, this is the thing I'm thinking of doing. I mean, yeah, I need to go get more paint. Maybe I can maybe Dad will buy some paint or something. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I gotta finish that, do a thing there, do the back bumper, do that whole side. The rims, it's definitely gotta get done too. Maybe I can leave them the alloy and just leave the hubcaps off for now until, you know, I get in the mood to do it. But the one thing that had to go was the grill. It had to get painted. Because it had this chrome. This whole grill was chrome, right? And it was peeling. It was peeling on the top part. And it just looked nasty. It looked really bad. So, by sanding what was lifted off and then spray painting it, and I remove that tape off the badge, I think the front end will really transform. It really, from the side down, it looks like it's a factory color because it's a gloss black. So it goes with the regular, the regular gloss that it came with. I mean, as you see, I got some touch-up paint from scratches and stuff. I can spray paint over that too, make it gloss. But yeah, let me know what you think of the paint. I'm gonna do a little more here. I'm just gonna do the tire. Put that off winter tire on that tire. And then, I mean, honestly, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then this rim can go back on the van, and the spare tire can come off. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Might try to do is get another rim like these and get another tire put on it as a spare, because I don't like these freaking donuts. That way I have a matching rim, so if I get a flat tire, I have a spare real tire to continue. So, I mean, I like these rims, but I also like the ones that came factory. But I ended up putting them on the blue van that my aunt had, because, like I said, that rim was cracked. We couldn't use it. So I got stuck with these because, we have that. This came from the black van, which one tire was blown. So we managed to put tires on it, and so far they're all holding up except that tire right there, which you can see it's kind of bald. Same with that one. These front ones are really good. I'll keep these on as, the summers. And then when winter comes around, I'll swap them around. I mean, winter's practically over. I mean, it's fucking raining as shit outside right now, so I really can't take this outside. So it's gotta sit in here and dry. It's downpouring. It's windy as hell. And I would like to have a vehicle to drive back over, but I don't. And also in the original videos of when I first got the Nissan, this is the same garage. We used to live up there, but now we live at the red house, as you've seen. My walk around and stuff. It's my dad's parents' house. And this is now our neighbor, Emily, John, and our two kids, Kaylin and Matt. I'm not saying the last name. So I don't need anyone to come out and find them or anything. Because, I mean, yeah, we're in the countryside, so if someone did try to, come on our property and trespass and hurt anyone, they'll get shot because we have guns here. And it's pretty much private property. So, yeah. But, yeah. Comment and like if you guys got a windstar. Well, most likely comment if you guys got a windstar and what you think of Ford Windstars. Honestly, I think they should have continued because I grew up. My mom got the gold van when I was literally born. She wanted a new car when I was born. So I grew up with that van my whole childhood. And the fact that it's still here is pretty impressive. It's just rusted out. I mean, we might be able to get it running and use it as like a farm rig, but we're thinking of parting it out and scrapping it. I mean, there's a lot of parts, you know, the engine, the transmission, the rear axle has been replaced from the recall. There's a lot of trim parts. If I want to do a cloth seat transformation, I could too, but the leather is actually pretty nice. But yeah, comment down below if you have a windstar and if you like them. I think there should be some people out there making more videos on windstars, you know, make a project car out of it, you know. I know everyone prefers it to be called, you know, the soccer dad or the soccer mom. I mean, we didn't go to soccer. We didn't go any sports or nothing. I just grew up with the van from when my mom got it new. So, to me, I get it. We call it a soccer mom or soccer dad van. But, I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, just to know that I didn't go to soccer or anything with it. We just drove around as a family rig, like an SUV. We didn't have the luxury that this has. We just had the manual doors and stuff. We had doors put on the van, like side doors, like from off a different vehicle, so the back speakers don't work. And it lasted a long time. I forgot how many miles is on it. Maybe the oil sticker will have it on the windshield of when it was, how many miles it could have. I mean, I don't want to put a battery in it and do all the trouble with that. But no, I think people should make more content on the Ford Windstar. I mean, yes, it had its problems, you know, the transmission, the rear axle. But all you had to do with that is replace it. You know, they could have continued. There's a video on this thing, you know, on a crash test, and it actually, the person was protected in it. I mean, the whole time we had it, we haven't had a problem. I mean, yeah, we had a transmission problem. Flywheel. Whoop, big whoop. Everything's not going to last for frickin' ever, you know. Everything's going to wear out. I mean, look at Honda. The Hondas wear out. I mean, they're still going, but they wear out. I mean, I think stuff from 2000 back is the best. I mean, correction. 2003 back, because the Windstars ended in 2003. I mean, the Freestars continue, but they weren't the greatest. They were kind of junky. But 2003 and back for the Windstars. Nissan, 2000 back. I mean, people talking crap about Nissan. The Nissan had an alternator caught on fire. It still works after the fire. From jump starting and it overvolted it. It still works. Explain me, how many of you have had an alternator catch on fire and you put it out and it still charges the battery? Like brand spanking new. Just checking it for still recording, which you are. The Windstar, yes, it has its problem with, I've had a problem with the starter motor. But we fixed that since then. I mean, we've had the Gold van ever since I was born. Brand spanking new. Off the fucking lot. And we've had it ever since. I mean, yes, one time my mom got a Chevy Trailblazer trying to trade it in and shit. But I was like, you gotta take that back. I mean, I just wish there's more content out there for the Windstars. I mean, they're still out there. I just hate seeing them get, you know, beaten up and damaged and crushed. And I mean, it's just, I've grown up with the thing, okay? And as long as it's the right year, I'm happy with it. You know, this is a 2000, but it's a different model. It's still the same thing. It's just, you got other options that ours didn't have. Ours had base model stuff. This has more stuff that the old one didn't have. But, you know, it's still the same year, same thing. It's just a little more luxury. This has even upgraded speakers. They really got annoying up there, running around. They've done this all day. This has, I think, Pioneer. I think it's Pioneer speakers in the front and the back. Like, someone took money into this van, put speakers in it. Not even a cigarette burn in it, because the dude that had it kept the garage kept. I mean, yes, we're starting to have some rust, you know, right here. But, you know, what are we going to do? We just scrape it down, repaint it. You know, on our gold one. This entire thing was as rusted and bondoed and fiberglassed over it. The rockers fell apart after fucking probably 16 years. I mean, this thing will last still if you maintain it. I mean, yes, it will have a little rust. It has some, you know, scratches. It has parking sensors. One doesn't work. We'll get another one. Have a parts one. The grill. I need to get the bumper off. Well, actually, more or less, I just need to find those 4 things that hold the grill on. Because right now, if you pull the grill, there's nothing holding it. Because they've all broken. Actually, I think I still have 2 of them. Somewhere. Maybe, somewhere. I think they're... Where did I put them? Where did I put those things? It was little black round things. Oh shit. I don't know where they went. Unless they fell on the floor, which it could be over here. There's the mount for the license plate. Just gotta screw it back on. Yeah. This video is extremely long. So, most likely this one's gonna be uploaded to YouTube if you're watching. I'll make another video that's smaller where it's literally about the paint job. Yeah, I just got a little too carried away with talking. It's common with me. But then there's times where I don't feel like talking and I can be literally silent as a rock. Like, you don't even know, I forget that I'm there. See, paint job, I don't do that bad. I've actually taped over stuff. Like, the grill, I put a piece of paper towel right here. On both sides. This grill's probably ready to peel the... it's about ready. Ready to see the aftermath of the cover? Or the logo? Look at that. Yeah, there's a little residue, which I don't know how it got under the tape, to be honest. But it is what it is. But now look at it with the badge. It looks like it actually belongs. A nice black grill. None of this chrome. I mean, you can see residue of the chrome like this. This is the chrome. The battery's about to die. Like I said, this can peel off, but that looks good. I ain't gonna lie, that looks good. But yeah, this will do it for the video because my phone's gonna die. I'll make a quick little video of the paint, you know, just walk through. If you want to look it up on TikTok. So, see you guys. Peace. Subscribe and like and comment. Bye.